How's it going? So in today's video, I want to talk about my financial situation right now when it comes to my savings for my planned early retirement. Before I talk about the actual numbers, I want to set some ground where I come from, and so you can better understand my situation. I didn't grow up with a family or parents who knew anything about money. So obviously I grew up not knowing anything about money. Some of the decisions I made in my life hurt me a lot, and I had a late start with saving for my retirement. For majority of my life, honestly, I was a loser. I had dead-end jobs who didn't pay me much. I worked like a dog. I was treated like trash. Low income, low skill jobs. And honestly, I wasted a lot of my life doing nothing. That being said, I did improve my situation. I currently have a quite well-paying job. I make about $75,000-$80,000 before overtime a year, which is quite good, especially for someone with no college education. So currently, I have, like I said, Roth IRA and a 401k. I started my 401k about 8 years ago. I just checked my excuse me. I just checked my balance. I'm sitting at $174,000 right now. So I think for 8 years of savings, that's pretty good. Obviously, I'm sad and upset with myself that I didn't start saving from my 20s, because I could be sitting on way more right now. That being said, better late than never, and some lessons are hard to learn. Also, that goes to whoever is watching. If you're young, start now. Even if you can do only $10 a week, just start. If you're older, like me, I didn't start until my 40s. It's never too late. You gotta start at some point, even if it took you forever to learn the lessons that you should know early on in your life. And I'm not blaming, obviously, one more thing, I'm not blaming my parents or my family for anything, because they didn't know any better either. So, you can't blame someone that doesn't know any better as well. That being said, $174,000 in 8 years is not bad. I recently increased my contribution to 25%. So on a weekly basis, I'm putting about $400, between $400 and $500 a week, plus the 401k match from my employer, which is another $140. So it's a sizable amount. Obviously, my take home went down because I'm adding more to my 401k. But I think it's a worthwhile adjustment. My next thing is my Roth IRA. I started that 4 years ago. I'm currently sitting at, depending on the date, $12,000 to $13,000. I did make some stupid mistakes investing, because I thought I can time the market, or I thought I can, I can make some quick money. Every now and then I would make a quick $100, and every now and then I would lose $3,000. Lesson learned, don't do that. But after all the losses and minor gains, I'm sitting at about $12,000 right now. After 4 years, again, not the highest, but I think it's a lot better than nothing. When it comes to credit, I have $5,800 on a credit card. That's mostly for my business expenses. Obviously, car payments. The car I'm driving right now just got paid off maybe 2 months ago, so there's no more payments on this. And we have another car, a Tesla, that's a lease. We're paying $340 a month, which turns out to be a really good deal for 15,000 miles a year. Really good deal. So obviously that's my financials, not including my wife. For the purposes of this channel, I'm gonna keep it just to my personal expenses because my wife does not want her stuff out there. Out of respect, I'm not gonna do that. So my plan before I retire, eight years from now, I'm looking to at least double my 401k, $340,000, and double my Roth IRA to come up to $26,000. One of the contributors besides my daily job is obviously my eBay business. I think financially, for a late bloomer like me, who started in his 40s, I'm doing better than I ever expected. So if you're in the same situation, if you think there is no way out for you, start taking small steps. Start putting away even the smallest amount, $10 a week, $5 a week, anything. Just to show it to yourself that you can start doing it. Let that money grow and look at it grow and realize that it's possible even for you. And if you're stuck in a dead-end job, get something better. But we'll talk about that in a future video. Thank you for watching. If you like the content, subscribe. Let me know about your situation. Where are you in life? Have a good one.